Last year, Luke Littler came very close to winning the World Darts Championship on debut, agonisingly missing that dart at double 2 to go 5-2 up against Luke Humphries in the final. But during that run, and at every tournament since, there's something that Luke refuses to do, and it's due to a strange superstition that not only he has, but various other dart players and other sports stars. Hello and welcome back to Darts World. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Luke Littler's strange trophy superstition. In Littler's debut Premier League appearance, he managed to top the league phase table, easily securing a spot in the playoffs, which take place at the iconic O2 Arena in London. The arena was named Billboard's Venue of the Decade for the 2020s and has played host to countless famous names, including Taylor Swift, Drake and Beyonce. Therefore, it's a big deal that the Darts visits the venue every year for finals night, and backstage, a dartboard signed by the 8 players who played on Darts' first visit to the O2 hangs alongside other pieces of iconic memorabilia. At a finals night, the players involved traditionally have a photo with the trophy either inside or outside the venue, and here we can see the one from 2013, which featured a stat card of James Wade, Phil Taylor, Michael van Gerwen and Raymond van Barneveld. As you can see in the photo, all 4 players are touching the trophy, even though RVB and MVG hadn't won the title in the past at that point. There was even a photo taken with just those 2 Dutchmen holding the trophy. Whilst Michael won the title on that night, and Raymond a year later, some are superstitious about touching a trophy they are yet to win. This obviously doesn't apply to Gerwyn Price, who touched it in 2023, or Luke Humphries, who held it with MVG ahead of their semi-final this year. The other semi-final on that night was contested between Littler and Michael Smith, but as you can see in their press photo, the trophy was nowhere to be seen, despite Littler being the star that he is and the table topper. If we take a look at the photo featuring all 4 players too, it's only MVG and Humphries holding the trophy, and, whilst being the world champ and world number 1, Cool Hand Luke was not a past Premier League champion. The BBC managed to discover why Littler did not pose touching the trophy.
The 4 contenders, Luke Littler, Luke Humphries, Michael van Gerwen and Michael Smith, posed with the trophy earlier, with the teenage sensation reluctant to touch it.
Just don't touch it until you win it. We've done some film for the World Championship final. I didn't touch the World Championship trophy either. So if I win it, and then that's when I'll touch it.
After saying that he didn't want to touch it during the photo shoot, Humphries reportedly said that that would be his only chance to hold it, to which Littler laughed at. And, well, many of you will know what happened next. Littler hit a 9-darter and won the title on finals night in a final against Humphries, allowing him to touch the trophy for the first time as he picked it up to celebrate. Like Littler in 2024, in 2011, Gary Anderson lost in the World Championship final before winning the Premier League title, his first PDC major, against the same opponent, Adrian Lewis in his case. Ahead of his return to Ali Pali after the 2011 final defeat, Gary also refused to touch or pose with the trophy until he won it. He said the following: "I refuse to touch the trophy as it's not mine, and that's the way it'll stay until it's mine. However much I want to win, I've adopted a hands-off approach." Gary would have to wait a bit longer, but eventually got the chance to touch the trophy after winning it in 2015 following a great final against Phil Taylor, which at the time broke the record for the most viewed darts game in the history of Sky Sports. A year later, Gary managed to hold on to the trophy by retaining it after another major final victory against Adrian Lewis. Another player who used this ritual around the world title was the bully boy Michael Smith, who first spoke about it during the 2019 event, where he lost out to Michael van Gerwen in the final, having also lost 2 major finals in the 2018 season. About the trophy ritual, Smith said the following: "I have never touched the trophy. It's a jinx if I do. It's not mine. It's never been mine, and the first time I touch it will be when I lift it as world champion. I'm getting married in January, and I want Dagmara to wait for me down the aisle, not the other way round, so I can walk in with the trophy." Michael also spoke in an interview about how he wouldn't let his son on the stage until he won the trophy, as well as how he treats other trophies.
Junior's never been on the stage, so I said to him, the only time he'll come on that stage is to hold that trophy for me. I've never touched the Sid Riddle trophy, never. Any trophy that I've never won I won't touch. So to lift that with my son, get him on that stage, that's my dreams can come true.
After 5 more heartbreaking major final defeats, Michael finally managed to pick up his first major title at the Grand Slam in 2022, and then just a few months later, after refusing to touch the trophy at the pre-tournament promo shoot, he managed to fulfill his dream and win the world title for the first time in the famous I Can't Spake game. This meant that he could finally lift the trophy for the first time, and that his sons were allowed onto the famous stage to do the same thing. It's not just darts players who believe in the trophy touch curse, as even all-time football great Cristiano Ronaldo did. Following Portugal's victory in Euro 2016, they qualified to play in the FIFA Confederations Cup for the first time, and Ronaldo was surprised with a peek at the trophy in a promo video in which he refused to touch the cup and said the following: "I never touch the trophies, never. It brings me bad luck. I would like to win it. It would be a dream, but there's still a lot of work to be done. The dream must always be there. Now we will see." Now let's fast forward to the summer of this year, when, in his first appearance for his club team, Al Nassr since Euro 2024, Cristiano Ronaldo scored to help his team move through to the final of the Saudi Super Cup, a tournament CR7 was looking to win for the first time. However, as he took to the pitch for the final against Al Hilal, Ronaldo went back on what he'd said in 2017 and touched the trophy. He did manage to score the first goal of the game and the only goal of the first half, but Al Hilal then scored 4 second half goals to secure the win, with many fans blaming the cursed trophy touch. Another famous footballing example of the curse came in 2005 when several AC Milan players, including Gennaro Gattuso, touched the Champions League trophy ahead of their final against Liverpool, which turned out to be one of the most famous games ever, with Liverpool coming back from 3-0 down and then winning on penalties. The Liverpool captain on that day, Steven Gerrard, has since said the following: "That is considered very bad luck. We were surprised they did it. I can assure you, I won't let any of our lads touch the cup. You only touch it when you've won it." Another example came ahead of the 2018 Europa League final between Marseille and Atletico Madrid, when Marseille captain Dimitri Payet touched the trophy ahead of the game, only to be subbed off with a thigh injury just 32 minutes into the game, which his team lost 3-0. The superstition is also acknowledged in the sport of ice hockey, where there's an unwritten rule that players should never touch the Stanley Cup, the season-ending playoff title, until their teams won it. Some players also refuse to even touch the smaller, less significant conference trophies when their teams won it, as they believe that the Stanley Cup is the be-all and end-all, and way more important. Now we're approaching the business end of the World Darts Championship, so I want to know, do you think Littler will finally be able to touch the World Championship after winning it on January the 3rd? Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, as currently just 15% of my viewers are. You can also hit the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I upload a brand new darts video. Also, please leave a like if you enjoy this style of video, and you can also comment below giving me any video ideas you want me to make. Thanks for watching.